The colder the night, the warmer your hands hold. Held in your arms, the hole in my head grows whole. And I don't wanna die alone, but I don't wanna die alone.
These were outside my bedroom window. Between this and the locust tree blooming right now, the white flowers, oh, it's gorgeous. They just have a great smell. Reminds me of my grandma's yard, actually. I love when a smell takes you back to being a kid. Alright, so we're out here. I don't know if you can see much, but when you look right over there, the wind is basically just hopping through here. So my hope is that we'll grab some wind today. It's only 78 degrees, so we don't really need it, but sick of being over there in the bug central in the shade. Now that we have shade, we're gonna use it. I'm gonna go take River to the beach. We got a lot of things that got wet in the rain last night, so we're drying them off. My built-in clotheslines. Yeah, and my guard dog is learning not to bark so much. We are working on that.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I will bleed. I don't know where I belong. I don't know.
So we ended up going to two places. I gotta tell you, the public beaches where cars can come down and people can fish and everything, if you're just looking to not run into any kind of wildlife or snakes or any of that stuff, and you just want your dog to run around without any problems, those are the places to go. I haven't seen any type of, I haven't even seen a rabbit around here, because there were 10 fishermen fishing this morning right off of the shore right here. So this is a very easy place to get to, and every 5 miles or so there's something like this on the river that you can take your dog to. The other one is underneath the high bridges. They always make the shoreline rock and stuff, so that's another place where you're not going to run into too many animals, and your dog can just be off leash without you worrying about him chasing something or getting into trouble. All right, we're gonna head back to the house. Stay here and be good. I'll be back in a couple hours. I'll bring some fish for you. There are a few inspirations that I come across on my travels that make me realize that I could do better when it comes to a budget. I could have less things. The boat parked in front of my boat, my new neighbor, Dan, he doesn't have a car. He has a bicycle. Closest store from us is 30 miles away, but he's surviving, he's happy, he has no problems. I pay $1,000 a year for my insurance on my truck. If I didn't own a truck, I could go twice as long on this dock for the same amount of money. I'm basically paying the same for my dock as I am for my truck. My guess is 10 years from now, me and River will be in a canoe with a tent. After cricket passes, that's what'll happen. See how he's chewing? That's what makes your boat make noise all night. So I got my fishing gear, one of my fishing poles, my coffee, my raincoat. I think I'm prepared, but you never know.
Pray for me if you still believe. Sometimes I just speak like nobody's listening, or moves in a way that I cannot see. Save the music now ringing in my ears. My dreams go bad, baby. My trials they die lately. My truths they hide, waiting patiently, circling my mind. I'm all faded. I'm gazing dilated to the back with a bad baby. Fighting for.
That little piece of worm on it might have did the trick. What I like about that trolling motor, I just hit that anchor button.
It's keeping you right here while you're doing it. Oh, look at that mother.
Fucking that.
Look at that thing. Oh, he's talking.
Oh yeah, she's talking. Yeah. Tennessee blue cat.
That's something. Yeah. And you just wouldn't eat that because it's a breeding fish, or
It's just too big.
too big to eat?
Mean, too big. I don't like to keep them that big. And plus, she is a breeder. Yeah.
Well, that was cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna narrate over this next fish that Jamie's catching. What happened in the meantime was I caught the same type of fish on my lure for a split second, and I realized how heavy it was to pull something that's 20 some pounds out of the water. It's like a dog pulling on your leash. It's serious weight on the rod. You have to use both hands. You have to use your back. It's it's a real fish. Those are blue cats at the bottom 30 feet down. All I'm catching up here are channel cats, which are a smaller fish, but they're really good cooking. So we're catching that on worms. Now, as I'm reaching for that, I get a fish on my rod, and my rod just gets pulled in the water as I'm helping Jamie with his fish. It's no good at all. And by my rod, I mean the rod that Jamie let me borrow, that I just had thrown in the lake. Slippery. There you go. That was a real fish. That's a channel?
Yep. Because they will, right there, they'll punch your ass and cause some pain.
Okay.
And if they do that, if they...
How much you think that is?
What do you mean?
Dude, stay in the boat, little guy. That was my first catfish. How much do you think it weighs?
I don't know, probably 3 pounds.
Okay. I like how they talk.
Yeah, oh yeah, they talk to you. But if they do fin you, and it'll hurt, get some slime off their belly, and you got to peck it in that wound.
Ooh. No, thank you.
There you go.
Listen to the talk.
But he ain't that big.
He's big enough for me.
Boy, he bit too.
In my second. Look at that.
No, I don't even have the net up here, do I?
This one. Dude, he's got some spunk.
There you go. Nice one,
How
bro.
many do we have in there now?
Maybe 8, 7, 8.
We're on video, so we're gonna say 16.
Yeah.
Look at those fuckers. Crooked Creek. I had this in last season. This is a cool marina. Came down here to get a pizza. You can call ahead and get a pizza, or on a hot day, you can just stop in and get ice cream. They sell bait, including live shiners and what have you. And this is Crooked Creek Marina.
These horns, they always stick out. They always stick out like a freaking airplane every time, so they're always getting you damn way. But a catfish body is long. See the ribs right? Can
I
see
do,
the ribs?
yeah.
I'll follow around the ribs.
Oh, and you flip it right over. Okay. Okay.
Now we'll trim them up a little bit later. We'll get the red meat and the fat and stuff up there. And if you get too close to the ribs, you'll feel them, and you know to get a little further back, because I can't dig my knife no further now. And you just follow the backbone.
And is the blade like bending in while you're doing that, or is it?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's a little
Okay.
flexible. There you go.
Still my mind, Lord, I can't stop thinking. I made myself at home in the quicksand sinking. Less is more, baby, show me the door, love. Ease my mind, but my body's still shaking. Make myself at home in the quicksand sinking. My name in my heart, baby, that's what you'll be taking. Don't fall in love when your heart.
Especially if when you're by yourself and stuff, you just take your time and keep punching around at it, figuring it out.
No. The animals that come and eat this.
Oh, right.
You know, it's going to be everything from raccoons, opossums, everything.
Oh, yeah, but
I could totally turn that into dog food. I wanted to mention something at the end of this video here. A couple different things. One, I want to thank Jamie for showing me how to catfish, where to find them, and how to clean them, and basically how to prepare them. My next episode, in fact, I won't even wait for another episode. I'll make a short of us eating those so you guys can see a full cook, and I'll try to share as much of a recipe as I can. The last thing I want to talk about is really important. I have been making YouTube videos since 2012. I started out just showing my family where I was traveling and what I was doing. And now it's gotten to the point where I am at 998,000 some odd views, and I'm almost at 1 million views. And that wouldn't have happened if you guys weren't watching over and over and continuously commenting and putting thumbs up and sharing. And I really appreciate it. It's really cool. The idea of 1 million views of something is just insane. That number is so huge. So I'm excited that in the next few months we'll probably hit that. And I'd like if we could jump it as soon as possible. So take a look at this episode, maybe go back and watch a favorite episode or watch some shorts just to give me a view or two. I appreciate it. I don't really focus on asking people to comment or put thumbs up or share anything, but you guys really have. The thousands and thousands of hours that people have watched this channel is overwhelming. So yeah, this is another time, another place. I'm Martin. The dog is River. The cat's Cricket. We appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a relaxing evening.